Hello! Time for another garden update. Okay, so I think I need to pick that lettuce back there and the spinach here. A couple of them are doing okay. Those ones are totally dying back there. These marigolds are not looking too great. There's still a little bit of green, so some of them might continue to grow. But for the most part, those aren't too good. I think I just placed them in the wrong place. These plants are all doing well. Oh, hang on. The marigolds in this pot keep getting uprooted by something. And every time I have to rebury these guys. They're still alive, though. I don't know, just squirrels digging for nuts or something. Anyway, so those are doing good. This is one of the okra, and I planted 3 seeds, and I have 3 sprouts. I've already been looking online for copycat Talk of Texas pickled okra recipes, because that is 1000% what I'm doing with those, because I flippin' love pickled okra now, but it's like $3 a jar, and I can do better than that. These honeycomb tomatoes are putting out flowers now. These are the cherry tomatoes, the honeycomb hybrids. They're getting big. I'm very excited. Same with over here. This planter and the one next to it are the same. And I have 3 okra sprouts. I'm hoping those will do well. This one looks a little bit yellow. It's got some, I'm trying to block the sun so you can see the little bit of yellow, but this one looks, compared, that one's very yellow and this one's very green. So I don't know if all 3 little seedlings will make it, but that's what I have out right now. This over here is a new addition. I got a poblano pepper from Home Depot, and I got it already pretty good. I'm not sure whether I need to pick the top of it off, if this is one of the pepper plants that would benefit from that. I read that doing that with small hot peppers is good because it encourages it to be bushier. With bell peppers, it's not so good of a plan because the bell peppers themselves need to grow big. So I'm not doing that with my other peppers, but I'm thinking about doing that with this one. Warrants some more research. Over here, we're going to our cucumbers, which, as you can see, have a lot more leaves, and a couple flowers. So this one has started to climb. It's got a little climber. That's the only one, though. We're still seeing progress, but just no climbing from the other ones at the moment. However, I do have a lot of climbing going on from the peas, which have come back to life. And in fact, I have a couple flowers of the peas too. They're so cute. I love peas, snow peas. These marigolds are doing okay too. Oh, get out of there. There we go. Especially these ones toward the end. I don't know why these are doing better than the rest, but on we go. These are the green beans. They've popped up. So when I planted these, oh, hello. How'd you get out? I don't know where you came from. I'm just gonna put you there. Grow, baby, grow. I put 2, and then 3, and then 2. Because I believe they can be planted pretty close together. And the idea behind these 4 pots is I'm going to string the trellis, which I have yet to do, along these 2 panels. And, trellis them all the way up, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how much they grow. These green onions have made absolutely no progress, but are also not dead. So, I don't know. They're just kind of, it feels almost like long decorative grass at this point than actual produce. But it's not dead yet, so I'm not going to kill it. Oh, look at this pot. So cute. And look at this one. Great. I love it. I love it. Okay, on we go. So, these are just some extra squash and zucchini that I have here. I'm kind of hardening them off as backup to if any of those other plants back there decide to die, and I'm pretty sure one already did, so I might do an exchange on that. These are the beefsteak tomatoes. They're getting big too, and they haven't actually bloomed yet, but I think those are flowers. Yay! So those 6. We do have our first marigold bloom in and amongst the blooms of the weeds, which I need to deal with also. But yeah, there's that. This is a small tomato cage compared to these other ones. I need to get 6 more of the big ones for those plants back there, but one thing at a time, one thing at a time. These are the squash and zucchini. I'm gonna have to reference my last video. I don't remember which I put where. I know it's all one thing on the back and another on the front. I think the squash is in the back and the zucchini is in the front, but I genuinely don't remember. This one's kind of dead, so I will swap that out once I figure out which is which. But the rest of them have new growth, and some of them even have flowers in the back, so that's very exciting. Over here we have our, asparagus and the Campari sized tomatoes, the 4th of July hybrids. I don't know what size to call them, so I always call them Campari sized. But that's the eggplant's looking good, And the okra over here has also bloomed, or sprouted rather, lovelily. Same over here. Looking good. And we have 2 okra sprouts. I think this one went exploring before it sprouted. But there's that. There's the cage where we're trying to catch Mr. Eater of Greenery. Yeah, so some of the kale looks better than others. As you might have seen from the photos that I posted, I have had some caterpillars trying to nibble at my kale, and I still haven't figured out when I'm supposed to harvest the kale. Like, should I grab these bottom ones? I mean, these look pretty big. Should I pluck those, or do they need those leaves to get more, like, sun energy so they can grow more? I don't really know. This one's the biggest one. I'm very excited about this. Look at those leaves. It's so big. But I don't know. Should I go ahead and pick them? I don't know. Research will need to be done. And look at this. Look how scaly this is. This is why some people call call the Italian variety of kale dinosaur kale, because of this texture of the leaf. It looks almost like dino skin. Fun. Yeah, caterpillars or something got this. Probably the hedgehog totally got to that. But on the inside, you can still see it's gonna put out more leaves. So, looks like some eggs maybe on that. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the kale. So that's what I have in the back. I am going to take you around to the front because I have some exciting things going out there, or up there rather. So let's go. I'm just going to zoom in on me as a point of reference because I don't want to jostle too much. Here we go. Oh, real quick. I got purple potato starts from Jewel. They're so darn cute. They're totally viable and very much alive. I'm going to plant those out next to my other potatoes, which I'll show you. Shaky cam. Okay. The mint is so successful. I'm so happy with it. Look at all this bushy mint. And it's just going crazy. It's taken over the whole area. I love it so much. There's weeds and stuff that I'll need to take out, but at least in this third quarter of the bed, the mint is winning. And kind of toward this side too. I think this is the spearmint. And then this is the chocolate mint. So, doing good. Also, acorns. It's a constant enemy. They'll never go away. These are the potatoes, the Yukon Gold. Something is getting at the leaves. But I don't have anything else to do to this besides water it now, because I've filled the pot pretty much all the way to the top. I guess I could put more in there. But the idea is that it grows potatoes along the sides. Oh, like along the sides. So I planted the actual seed potatoes way at the bottom of this. So as it grows up, you put more dirt on top of it and you just keep layering it, and then it grows potatoes underneath the soil, which keeps them from growing and then like being exposed to the sun and turning green. And same with this. This one's gone even higher. I still don't see any flowers or anything, but maybe we'll see some, in a little bit. These leaves are looking good though. There's a couple in the back that look like they're not doing too great. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off because I'm sure that's not helping anything. Pretty sure this is not anything. I haven't gotten rid of it, but it's just not growing. Okay, on to the next fun thing. So I planted morning glory seeds just last Saturday. I planted, I think, 4 in each pot out here. And I have them trellised up against this tree. And so far, we have a few of the coolest looking seedlings ever. Like, look at this. Look at that leaf. That is so cool. And these two are probably too close together. But once they get a bit bigger, I can move those. And I think this over here is another seedling that's trying to emerge. So I'm going to give it some more time. This over here didn't do as well so far, but that's one seedling, and then I think this is like that sprout's still under there, so maybe it will live. And if I need to plant more seeds, I can. So those are the morning glories. So we will have morning glories. And then the last thing I want to show you is the cherry tree, which I'm very happy about. So I don't know if you can even see from here, we definitely are starting to get very red cherries. Oh, I think I see a bird up there. Dude, those are my cherries. What are you doing? Shoo. Whatever. I have to learn to live with nature. But look at these. So this is what most of them look like right now. Mostly yellow, but they're starting to turn pink. Further up the tree, there are some more reddish ones. Where's a nice red one? Well, this one's getting to be pretty red. Oh, leaves. Yeah, that one's starting to be pretty red. Terrible lighting, I apologize. Anyway, so nature is happening. I also ordered a compost bin, which I'm going to set up. Actually, I'll show you where I'll set it up, so that I can, rather than using the municipality's compost or buying soil, which is very expensive, I will create my own soil, and we're gonna put it over here, kind of in this section where it will be shaded by this tree, but also far enough away from the house to where it won't like have termites or anything. I don't know, but it's close to the back entrance to the yard, so I'll be able to like fill up my pots pretty easily. And there's some leaves there that didn't get picked up, but I will compost those. I even have some compost starter that I don't think is necessary, but it's organic, and it was like 10 bucks at Aldi. So I saw it a couple months ago actually, while I was only just starting to think about doing composting myself, and I picked it up. So I will be jump starting my composting for next year. I'm probably just going to do like a lazy method because I won't need any more soil until next year probably. Yeah, and hopefully that will be nice and rich, fertile soil for the plants. I am a little bit worried about the nutrient content of the compost that we got. Oh, speaking of the compost, this is where we were holding it. And as you can see, I've had to pick out like rocks and some plastic material, lots of leaves, just not the best quality. And this area is where we had a tree, and that was removed, and they dug into it a little bit, so you can still kind of see like little wood shavings kind of in there, to where when we were shoveling up the soil, I think it hit into the dead tree too. So, but anyway, yeah. Thank you for joining me. It's so gorgeous outside, which is why I'm being long-winded. Also, there's just a lot to see. Spring is great. It's my favorite. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.